What up, Scorpio and Scorpio cross stalkers? How are you? Hope you all are doing well. Hopefully, this reading is much better than the rest of the readings that have been going down for Scorpio lately. Right before I started this reading, I started getting a lecture. Are we over this? Are we done with this? Are we gonna move on to something better? Know your self worth, Scorpio. Like runner chaser shit. And I know these are all timeless. So if you've been drawn to this and you're hearing this now, and you have some sort of in and out kind of thing, man, know your self worth. All right, so putting that energy to a rest, we're gonna move on. We're gonna get some messages. The death. Putting that energy to rest. All right. And that card represents them. They need to go. All right. To the tiny elephants. Oh, beautiful. All right. Beautiful, Scorpio. Oh, geez. The tiny elephants is it was in reverse, but I'm looking at it upright and we'll think about it in reverse. That's funny. Okay, so the tiny elephants is being able to put yourself in their shoes and look at it through their perspective. Looking at a subject or disagreement, say, between two other people and being the third party and the outside pair of eyes and being able to look at every single aspect of anything and put yourself in their shoes and look at every perspective possible on the situation, okay? Because I damn feel like you have depleted your energy with this whole thing. So, to clarify, that's beautiful, man. Again, fucking beautiful. The King of Chalices to the tiny elephants, all right? The King of Cups. He's emotionally intelligent. He doesn't react to his emotions. He allows them to be there. All right. It's because your perspective is changing. I feel like you may not have been able to put yourself in their shoes or change your perspective, but an emotional like you're not being triggered by this anymore. You're not reacting to it anymore because I feel like it would get your little it just hit that nerve, you know what I mean? Just hit that nerve and you would usually react. I feel like right now you're not because you have changed your perspective. As soon as you can put yourself in their shoes or relate to the subject or relate to someone why they would do that, okay? Not necessarily saying you would do whatever they're doing yourself, all right? But understanding why they would do that, right? What led up for them to create the actions that they're doing, all right? Then you become a little bit more comfortable with the situation and you understand it. You have an understanding to their perspective, okay? So therefore, you're not reacting anymore. You get it, all right? You get why they are doing whatever the fuck they're doing, all right? Now, the Knight of Pentacles and the Death, all right? You could be, they could have been a person that you were, financially reliant on, all right? Emotionally stability, they were your person, your grounding, right? This could also be not for everyone, but this could be like a father passing away as well. So it's like that financial stability or something like that that is just like it has to go. All right, it has to go. Um damn, and I just got this whole weird energy. I don't know. It's kind of like, so in the past readings that I was talking about at the beginning, it was definitely the feeling of like Scorpio getting away from a narcissist or something like that. Someone who was very like only thinking about themselves and all this and just allowing that to go. So it could be a father figure, right? That just needs to go and understanding their perspective. So the Queen of Wands in the middle to represent you with the tiny elephants and the King of Chalices. You have a king and queen representing you. You're very balanced. Your masculine, your feminine is very put together here. All right. The Queen of Wands also could mean that you're in the spotlight. All right. You could be in the eye of people. All right. Like on stage when I see the Queen of Wands, sometimes I see her in a club, right, in the DJ booth, and she's looking over everyone, and she has her pages and her knights and her her pages go off and find, you know, situations, and then they get a knight. If there's a situation, the knight goes out as the bouncer. You know what I mean? Like, it's just this scenario that I've always seen. So it's like the Queen of Wands who runs the place. Everyone likes her. Everyone likes the bar owner, you know, the DJ, the one in the spotlight, right? She owns the place. She runs the place. Therefore, that's why you have to have a perspective of everyone, right? And not emotionally get reactive to your emotions. Man, that came out fucked up. Like, and also you may have a hard time like speaking as well, but still getting it out, not like freaking out because you said it fucking wrong. Whatever. You know what I mean? You get what I'm saying. All right, the Lovers. Okay. To this right here. All right, again, that's magnetic as fuck. This is a person who is like, they always have an answer. Let's put it that way. They always have an answer. Always have an answer. You possibly, like, you really do have a connection with them, though. You really do love them. Feel like you're coming into your own right here. The High Priestess. There's a secret in between you two, though. It's something that's, like, you guys may not be able to speak directly to each other. You may speak to each other in, like, metaphors and weird, like, little, secretively. All right? Let's put it that way. You may speak secretively. What's that? What's that? I just heard side piece. It's kind of vibe. It doesn't necessarily mean you have a side piece or anything like that, but it's the energy that you're putting in towards it, right? You know, like, you don't put your full attention on your side piece. You know, you put side piece attention onto your fucking side piece. All right? Fruit salad on Valentine's Day type shit. All right? Edible arrangements, can of fruit salad, bam, that's that. Right? But oh, but the time that you do have together is fucking good kind of feeling. It's toxic. Ooh, that's toxic. Ooh, that's toxic. But you fucking really, really like them. They're good. Shit. What's this? The Page of Swords. Queen of Swords. Glow up. And the Five of Wands in reverse. You could have, like... You could converse with them online, right? And they could, The Queen of Swords, if I was going to be a king or a queen, it would be of the swords. You have a lot of people on the table. And I'm just noticing it now. The Queen of Swords, if she's bitter, she's cold, she's seen things, she's been there, done that, right? So she just knows. Like, you know, people can say stuff all they want, but in the end, like, she knows what she's talking about. And if you like, she's the type who's like, I can't make you understand what I'm saying, but I'm saying what I'm saying. I can't force you to understand this, all right? But I know what I'm talking about. It's your choice whether or not you believe me, okay? And it could be... I just heard that's the attraction, that's the draw to them. You're very forgiving to them, possibly, too. That's why there could be a little bit of communication online. The Ace of Wands, they keep on manifesting in your reality, right? It's like... How do I say this? The World. All right. You could be trying to work on traveling, right? Or manifesting travel, okay? That's not for everyone. And being very forgiving to them, because possibly they could have something to do with this that, like, they would know a thing or two about it. All right? They would know a thing or two about it. They've been there. If they've done that, they're very honest. You may speak to them online, all right? And so, like, the idea of bringing it up to them is there, right? Forgiving something that they've possibly done in the past, so you can, so you can I want to be like use and manipulate them, but kinda like sort of if that's that's the fucking vibe. But it's ending a cycle of that though. I don't know if this is like very the magician manipulation. Like so you can manipulate your own shit, like the world. Oh god. So like, manifest look at this. This is manifesting anything you want in the whole entire fucking world. From like forgiving this person and like feel like you're water. There's a lot of like I just heard watching the sick bitterness of this bitch. That's like I can't even. That's why you come. What is this death card? And then we're moving the fuck on. The Five of Swords. What is this death card? It's walking the fuck away from them and letting it die. This is something that is just like again manipulation. This person likes to manipulate. Like this is a very manipulated person who has a very high vibrating energy that you're just drawn to. Again, so noting back, it's like the narc empath kind of thing. A narcissist will be charming and seductive and sexy and have great ideas, and they are usually like the people that you fucking love and adore, right? That come up with great art, and our favorite musicians are fucking narcissists. Like the people who run shit, they're narcissists. Like that's like how. So we're drawn to them. Right, that's my point. We're drawn to that kind of energy, and they just suck us up, like empaths up, like yeah, and they'll laugh. They're like, "Yes, come to me. I have all the answers. I have a plan for everything that you need." All right, now this tiny elephants to the justice. Okay, now this is like you're a good person. All right, this is a good person needing the help or opinion or words or honesty or fucking outlook of someone who is someone you would normally fucking run from. Okay, like I'm just saying they're like dangerous. Let's put it that way. They're a dangerous type of person. Okay, you know this, so this is someone who will manipulate you and not even realize it. However, I feel like you have a strong mindset of you know how this person will work, right? You've put yourself in their shoes with the tiny elephants, you know the perspectives and everything like that. Every angle to every question, like you're very well informed on what you're gonna say. You're not gonna react to your emotions. All right, you're not gonna let this person get all up in your feels, right? You are in the position to manipulate it the way you want it, like power. This is powerful shit, and it's because you're standing in like a very level place where like you're right, like what you like. I feel like no one can argue, like you could. It's also one of these things where like fuck with me and I'll take you to court and you'll win because you're well liked and all this and like you're emotionally stable and like you're right in the situation. So little bit of blackmail vibe, but I don't. This is fucked up. This is a fucked up reading, and I kind of dig it though. I dig it. I fucking like it. I'm like, all right. So if this is resonating with you, please let me know down below. Let's move on to them and their side of the story. Now, I take whatever deck I'm drawn to. First off, I was drawn to this one, and then I went to go grab my Banksy ones because it's cool, but no. This one, this is my tits and ass deck. Now, you were very drawn to them. They're sexy. They're seductive. Like, they have that energy. This deck. This deck, fucking A, represents them and their side of the story. And when I say them, it can mean a lot of different people. It's whoever you think of when I speak. Now, this is the Eight of Swords, all right? This is my favorite deck card in the whole entire deck because once you change your perspective, you change your life forever, right? With the tiny little elephants and all that. I feel like you wish they could change their perspective, but they don't because their hands are tied, all right? And look at this, right? Naked butt, right? And when I first got this deck, and I always just be like ramming it up the ass, being like, my hands are tied. There's nothing like being tied up and BDSM kind of things, like right up the, okay. This is kind of like, and it's my favorite card in the whole deck. It's like allowing this person to. All right. The Knight of Coins to the Seven of Coins. It's one of those people who uses the fact that they've been around for a while and the seeds that they planted, they know how to manipulate you. The Ace of Coins, they could, and the Ace of Wands, they could gift you. They could give you gifts, gift, right? Just to flash out the money as well that they have. My hands are tied, possible. They could also be like, my hands are tied. I have work to do to get money, which is one sign of when someone says like, oh, I haven't been able to like get a hold of you, or I haven't like talked to you in like this many days. I've been working and doing all this and this. All that is, read between the lines. I don't have time for you. Work is more important than you. This is more important than you. Let me list the things that are more important than you. All right. And now I'm not saying like don't get all up on people's asses because they're working and all that stuff. And like there's like within reason, don't be a fucking cunt. You know, no, don't be an asshole. Excuse my language. Like, you know what I mean? Don't be up everyone's asses every single like that's what I'm. However, I feel like there's a point where you're like, yeah, all right. Okay, yeah. Right, people's phones are in their hands 24/7 on this thing. And if you see them all up on Facebook and on their social media, yet they have no time to message you, think about that. All right, shit. All right, the Three of Swords. This person. What a fucking pathetic spread. This person, okay, so in the middle representing them is the Tree of Life and the Devil in reverse. All right, they are possibly in a lifestyle that they can't get out of. Like this is what they're gonna do forever and ever and ever, like forever. All right, they have the mindset of I can't get out of this either. Like because honestly, in every situation, you can release yourself from any situation. Like this is the feeling of like my mom told me I'm gonna be a doctor, so I've gone through everything and I'm a doctor now, and I've been a doctor for like 15 years and I hate it, but why change? Because I'm a doctor. You know what I mean? Like, and I know like doctor salaries are great and all that, but like, and that could be also why they're because sometimes money will hold us into something that we fucking hate, right? Like, am I right? But this person, like, this is their life path and they cannot deviate from that. I want to know about this Devil to the High Priestess. I feel as though they feel inside of them this is just what they're meant to do and this is how it is. I just said they could be addicted to intuitive reading, so they could be addicted to tarot and shit like that. The Three of Swords to the Ten of Wands. That's like heartbreak and trying to get over it. So the being addicted to tarot thing makes sense. All right, the Six of Cups to try and get out of the past in reverse to the Three of Wands, but being stuck like they're in a box and they can't get out of it. Like this is like they're stuck. This energy is so ain't going anywhere. It's not changing. It's not like it's stuck in a they're highly attached to like the past and how and the woes and the like how their heart is always broken. It's never gonna fucking change. They're stuck inside of a fucking bitter like depressing ass box. All right, this box is depressing and it smells like dead bodies. All right, that's how low it is. All right. And that's too funny that I'm like, they may be addicted to tarot. But seriously, when you start getting into it and you get into this whoosh, it starts controlling your emotions. And like some tarot readers, I mean, do you listen to shit I say sometimes? If you fucking hold all this stuff to be true, and you go off on it and just fucking looking for answers to solve your own damn problems, something outside of yourself, you'll drive yourself crazy. All right, all your answers are within. All right, this person, they want a working home. They're just trying to make their home work. So I feel like they're an honest worker. All right. Fuck. The King of Coins, again, big dick energy. This, like I said, I feel like they're an honest worker. They work hard for their money. They're very grounded. Like, they pay their bills. All right. The Five of Cups in reverse. Again, that's being very forgiving to a situation about being all caught up into something, they're like their life path that they don't like. All right. They're on a timeline that they don't like. They feel as though they could be very intuitive too. That's why they're probably like into something. Or this could also be they have done some shit in their life that they're not very fucking proud of, that they keep a fucking secret. It's like that dirty little fucking secret that they're not very proud of. Right? And this is just, so it's like this is just who they are now. And it's like that there could be reasons why they can't like go off and do things. It's like secret shit. Like there's a reason why they're in that forever. Like this is who they are now. Like paying debt off to a mob or something like that because they have to. They can't. They're having a hard time stepping out of the past. They can't fucking get over it. They're trapped inside of a box. It's like confinement to a situation and a life path and a way of being. All right. But they work very, very, very hard. And I do get this feeling like they, like, breaks their heart how much fucking dedication to working they have. They have a lot of like burdens on their back, you know what I mean? I can say it all in tarot terms, but like seriously, the Palace of Wands, like again, to instill that they are a hard worker and they possibly like have a house that they have to pay off, right? So they are like they're never moving, they're not switching their work, they're not doing anything like that because they are paying their house. They're making, you know, they're this is theirs. This is their kingdom. They're paying for it, you know? And they're, you know? All right. Let's talk about this dirty little secret, right? The Judgment. Well, that could be definitely shadow work and coming out of shadow work. Like, talk about dirty little secrets. Like, everyone has them. Everyone does. No one's a saint, period. No one is a saint. All right? Slowly stepping out of the past and having, like, going down a couple rabbit holes, really realizing, like, doing the best of with what they have, being a little bit high vibrational. They're to the Ten of Swords. I want to say they could be kind of. That's sick. All right, it could be one of those things where they use like spirituality and high vibrational things and those terminologies, even though they're really low and they don't even fucking they don't know. You know what I mean? They could speak high vibrational but be very low vibrational. Like cuz when I first started getting into it, I was like, but really it's their choice. They can choose if they want to, but then I was told no, put in my fucking place to like read the whole situation why, you know? But in the end, you know, like it felt like someone who was held hostage. Like that's the only way I'd be like, you have the choice. Well, sometimes, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's, it's the Queen of Wands too. It's the person who's very sexy, very like life of the party as well. Yay. And then I noticed they're matching your energy in some sort of way. They really are because I feel like because you had the Queen of Wands too. It's like you guys could do the similar shit in work. So and they're like revered the same way that you are. that this is a, I don't know. It's a feeling of a person being contracted into something that they just, I don't know. I don't fucking know what it is, but we're gonna move fuck on. How about them apples? I saw the Wheel of Fortune, which says Karma on this deck, and Seven of Swords. So whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen. I feel like it's going to even out the playing field between the two of you. Okay, because it's like karma. Karma does not miss a single fucking person. All right, it won't bet because I say bet with the Seven of Swords. What's the definition of crazy? Doing the same thing over and over and again, expecting different results with the Two of Wands, and seeing that there's like a whole horizon, like a whole new playing field, like so many different things to do in front of you. And then you have the Three of Brushes. The 2 to the 3, these are steps, all right? This is recognizing your pattern, needing to step outside of the box to do something. Now, this other person was inside the box. You can't get outside of the box. You're dancing around. There is no box for you. You're dancing around the box, dancing on the box, upside down, in the box. Like, fuck boxes. You're in a spaceship. And then you're in a fucking plane. And then you're in cars, trains, planes, automobiles, all of them. You walking, you flying, you tripping. You in this realm, you in that realm, you everywhere. There's no box for you. All right. Damn. Now, the 5 of brushes in reverse is forgiving silly fights. All right. See how they're pillow fighting? These are two like army dudes pillow fighting. I don't know if you can see that very well. But it's in reverse, so it's being very forgiving. They may forgive you, right? They may like not be as bitter to you. The 7 of brushes in reverse. It could, and that's giving up on a battle, giving up on a fight, forgiving a fight. Seven of stencils, noting that this person goes way back. All right. To the pop of spray cans in reverse. This is a person who like you may roast them. Let's put it that way. Being like that fucking that honest asshole to this person because they've been around. This is a person who you can roast like a motherfucker. Right? Alright. And be that honest asshole with. Alright. The High Priestess. And because this is the type of energy that you would roast them, like be like cold and bitter and stuff like that, I feel like possibly you're like the fact that you want to come to them and be forgiving and put up your white flag, right? And to the High Priestess, it's dancing around the subject that you give. All right, you don't want to be the bitch in the situation. Let's put it that way. You're not pussy. You know what I mean? Like, but but the Lovers just fell out, and the Lovers was on in the very beginning of this reading. The Lovers was on them as well. The 5 of Wands in reverse. To Lovers, they're very magnetic, very drawn to them, very drawn to this whole situation. This is a person who like. This could be like. I want to be like, this could be an ex, and when I say that, and then I pull the Sister of Buckets in reverse, it could be like someone that like you wanted to pursue, and something happened, and then like that, like either they got nervous and like the energies got fucked up, and something happened within them to where they like questioned their worth in approaching the manner and the situation anymore. All right. What's that, Lovers? The 9 of brushes. It's giving up because they love you. It's like that feeling of like a person who loves me would make me feel this way, so I'm gonna back the fuck up, and I'm gonna know that it's like it's forgiving to the fight, but you made them feel some sort of way, and you made them feel like they had to give up. There's the Karma. That was weird. That came out very different All right, the Ace of Brushes in the Wheel of Fortune. Ah, that's gorgeous. All right, let this shit go. All right, release this. Now, when I say that, all right, if this is genuinely something that is supposed to be in your reality and help you like in your path and in your journey, which I feel as though you really think so. All right. However, all right, pay no mind to it. Now, the universe works in mysterious ways, right? All of a sudden, this is one of those things where you're gonna walk into a store and they're gonna come up and you're gonna be like, okay, you know what I mean? How you doing? All right, and it's gonna be like a divine timing, serendipitous kind of feeling of where it's just gonna fold out and you're not even gonna have to do anything. It's gonna be like when you least expect it. This is what I live for with the universe. All right. It's like set it and forget it and allow it to happen. And when it does, it's going to be exactly what you want, but completely different. All right. Better than what you were even expecting. That's what's going to happen with this situation. All right. And it's going to be fucking cool too. It's going to be slick and different. All right. Because of the way those cards came out. All right. I hope this resonated with you. This is like a mad deep kind of like in depth kind of. I don't know. I hope if this resonated with you, let me know in the comments below. If not, it wasn't your reading. I love you guys so much. Until next time, much love. Peace.